It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
It's almost Friday.
We're very happy about that. That's right. Friday Eve. Indeed, right? So good morning everyone. We're going to get straight to it, right? Because we're going to talk about Grizzlies. Well, day one of the 2024 NBA draft is in the books. The Memphis Grizzlies nabbed one of the most decorated college players. In round one of the NBA draft, the Grizzlies picked up Purdue center Zach Edey, right, yesterday. So two-time National Player of the Year, averaged over 25 points and 12 boards a game. The 7'4" center started all 39 appearances during his senior season. A native of Toronto, Edey is a member of the Canadian senior men's national team and helped Canada, shout out Canada, win a bronze medal in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. Now, Canada's first ever World Cup medal and first medal at the major global tournament since 1936 Summer Olympics. Well, the Grizzlies have two more picks ahead of today's second round of the draft. So we're very excited about that because we needed a center. We're excited about this.
Isn't he like 20 feet tall?
He is 7'4", which we are very happy about that. And he can move very quickly. We're happy about that as well. So look forward to the upcoming season.
So John Morant has an Instagram story of this like Chris Tucker scene where Chris Tucker's like looking and he like looks up and sees this really
tall. Yes.
So it's really funny. And I love how the players are starting to, post to say welcome. So
of course. Yeah. You're always open arms.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so celebrity turned advocate Paris Hilton faced lawmakers on Capitol Hill this week. She testified during a hearing about her own treatment when her parents placed her in a youth center as a teenager.
When I was 16 years old, I was ripped from my bed in the middle of the night and transported across state lines to the first of 4 youth residential treatment facilities. These programs promised healing, growth, and support, but instead did not allow me to speak, move freely, or even look out a window for 2 years.
Hilton then called on Congress to protect children currently living in youth facilities across the country. A brand new report from the Department of Health and Human Services Inspector General shows many states are not properly tracking abuse in residential facilities for children. According to the findings, 1 in 3 states struggle to track patterns of abuse, and 13 states do not consistently report it. A federal class action lawsuit that was filed yesterday claims that Tennessee's juvenile justice system is keeping children with disabilities in prison-like facilities subjected to violence and abuse. Hilton rounded out her testimony, telling lawmakers that she will not stop until America's youth are safe.
Yeah, this is like, there are group homes, so I think it's important sometimes to have someone that people know to just bring attention to these things. And
speaking from her point of view,
yeah,
from what happened to her, that's important.
I wonder what, just like how this is impacting her parents, because you never really hear about them. And,
yeah,
it's just, I wonder what that whole situation was. But the good thing is that there's someone who's like talking about this and shining a light on it. So maybe we'll see more oversight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and moving on, I would totally do this, okay? So more adults are heading to summer camp, especially younger women. They're paying a few $100 to take part in weekend camps for women only. They get to do the same stuff that they used to do when they were kids. We're talking swimming, making s'mores around campfire, and horseback riding. So instead of tents, they've got more high-end lodging options. They've also got unlimited wine instead of juice boxes, and the wait list is pretty long for these camps, actually. And that's because a lot of Gen Z and millennial women are saying they are having a hard time meeting new people, especially friends. Our group friends, we always talk about, we would all love to go to camp because obviously we plan out the entire summer for our kids to go to camp, right? And so there's tons of fantastic stuff that they get to do, and all of us are like, well, we kind of want to go to camp too. So maybe that's like a little part of the marketplace that somebody could create an adult camp for us to go to and have fun and act like we're teenagers again.
I love that.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
I was seeing that people just feel so disconnected right now because most of our interactions are through computers. And so
everything's inside. Get back to nature.
Right. Those one-on-one, in-person type things are, I guess people are just wanting that back.
Yes. Human connection is very important. Getting out in nature as well.
Love it. Love it. All right. So let me know when you go and how it goes.
Let's go book a camp for a whole week.
Let's do it.
Live on location.
S'mores. And learning those little songs. You know those campfire
songs?
Like the littlest worm I ever saw.
I'm gonna let her keep going.
I know. I literally could sing the whole thing. They'd like feel like get her off the TV.
No.
All right.
You keep going.
Okay. At least we have one more day this week. Coffee with Corey tomorrow.
Yep, see you tomorrow.
And we'll be right back.